Now I felt kinda bad, because this person who sold this controller and the console to me was in a predicament. Whatever proceeds I'm making from this video, I am going to give him. Today I bought a somewhat rare PlayStation 1 with even rarer translucent controller, and the person who sold me this is a long-time friend. Sadly, he's now in a predicament, and this console has been in his family for ages, over 25 years. He was forced to sell this console to me because of his financial troubles. I actually felt bad for this because the price he was asking was too low, but desperate times, you know? So I figured, while doing this video, we're going to take apart and clean out the controller. We're also going to test the console, and whatever proceeds this video makes over the course of its lifetime, I am going to donate to my friend, just to give him at least something back because of its low price he was asking. So today I'm going to clean out this controller because it has some muck in it, this part. I'm going to take it apart. I'm also going to clean out this PlayStation 1 console, which has a Game Shark port. 7.5 series, also a rare one. Anyways, let's take this controller apart and see what happens. The console and the controller are now totally clean. I had to change out one rubber pad in order to make it 100% perfect. Luckily I had one controller for spare parts. Well, let's hook this console up and see if it works. Nice. It's working. The console boots up. That's great. Let's test if some games work as well. I'm afraid that the controller's D-pad isn't working. Did I somehow messed up putting it together? Maybe I put the pads the wrong way. The buttons don't feel that great either, so I will take it apart, do it again, and then we can test the game. And the game we're testing this console with is SmackDown. Know Your Role 2. Need to be very careful opening those games. Of course. That's good. It reads the game. It's already good news. The game is booting up. Let's see how fast it takes to complete this loading screen. Oh shit. Okay, it's PlayStation 3, okay? And it figured that since I'm taking some power from the USB for this HDMI upscaler for my console 1, it figures that, oh shit, it's now PlayStation 3 that is connected. So the PlayStation 1 is working. Let's see if the controller works normally as well. So the SmackDown screen froze solid. I need to test it with another game. And this time we're going to do it with Command & Conquer Retaliation. It's taking its sweet time. It seems that the console is struggling reading games, which means there's only one thing I can do, and that is to clean the reading eye itself. To be honest, the console was very dusty, so hopefully some of the dust particles landed on this eye, and if we clean it, it will read games again. That is the best I can do. Let's see if it boots up. Nice! It's a progress. Already better than last time. Okay, that doesn't sound good. Yeah, it's working when the console is vertical. So the games boot up and play normally if the console is vertical, which means that the spring for the console's eye is tired and old. Ahah, töötab ikka. Siis ma ei pea lahti võtma. Okay, that's good. After messing with the wire, cleaning the pins, it seems that the game is working. Let's test if the skirmish starts as well. Alright, the game seems to be working. I only have one hand to use. Let's unpack the mobile construction vehicle. Yay. Okay, let's now test if the soundtracks for this disc work properly. Alright, the console is also having issues with this button right here. Sometimes it stays in, like stuck like that, and you kind of need to wiggle it to get it out. You know what's funny? Directional buttons don't work in the console menu. This menu right here. So I almost took this controller apart again, but luckily discovered that these buttons work in the games menu, not the console menu itself. I'm now very confused, because when I connected this controller, the menu works perfectly. What could be the issue? Directional buttons work in the game, but not in the menu. Directional buttons work in the menu. Very confusing. So let's check out if I press CD player and put the disc of Retaliation. Okay, we have one track here. Let's play. So Red Alert Retaliation doesn't seem to have their list of songs here, but many games do. Let's test some other games. Many people don't know, but you can listen to your PlayStation 1 games music tracks in the CD player menu of your PlayStation 1 console. But not all games are compatible with that. We are going to find a game that is. For that, we're going to use Tekken 1. We'll take the game, insert it into the console. We're in the CD player menu, and let's see if it works. And there we go, we have over 20 songs. Let's see, what's the first one? And it works. I don't want to get any copyright strikes, so I will just change the song. Oh no. And it's working perfectly. I don't want to get any copyright strikes, so I will just exit the menu. So as you can see, this feature works as well. Now the console is old and tired, needed some cleaning, but overall all the original games boot up and the console acts as it's supposed to. But now we need to test out if this console is modified, which means we're going to try to boot up some pirated games. Now I've thrown out a lot of PlayStation 1 pirated games because I have a huge collection of original ones, but I found Dino Crisis 2. I think this will have to do the trick. Oh, and it's working! It never gets over the first part of this PlayStation logo, which means this game console might be modified. If it continues on from here, it definitely works. Okay, that's not good. Oh! There you go. And there you go. What my friend failed to mention is that this console is modified, which is a very good surprise for me. So in conclusion, today we cleaned up a controller, a PlayStation 1 console, we tested if it works, we tested does the CD player work, we also tested pirated games and discovered that this console is modified. A huge positive surprise for me. I also discovered that this rare, translucent PlayStation 1 controller doesn't work in the console menu itself. If you know the reason why, please leave a comment down below. Anyways, I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit a like, smash that bell, and if you dare, subscribe as well. I'm SillyLlamaz and thanks for watching. Till next time.